Okay guys, today we're back on the truck that I all know and love. It's my 2014 Silverado. I just had these 20s put on there, 275 60 20s, and they rub like hell on the inside back there on both sides. So I have to try and remedy that, I have bought this Rough Country 2-inch lift spacers that go underneath the strut, on the bottom of the strut. Here they are. So I'm gonna put one of these on each side to raise that front end, which I bought this kit here. I bought it a couple of years ago because I didn't like the front end rake anyway. See how it rakes down in the front? I wanted it to set level, and I've just been so busy doing everything else, I haven't been able to get to it. But now, driving my truck, every time I turn, it rubs like crazy and it's driving me nuts. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on there today, get it lifted up, and hopefully that's going to take care of my rubbing issue on the inside. If not, then I'll cut, beat, bang, whatever I got to do to get it to quit rubbing, because that's just driving me nuts. So yeah, let's get after it. Okay, getting these center caps off. There's 3 T30 bolts that go in there to hold them on there. Just unscrew them, take them out. I mean, if you have aftermarket wheels on your truck, I'm sure the center caps are held on differently, but this is just three little bolts, and then I'll get to the lug nuts. All right. Okay, I've got the center cap off. I've got the vehicle raised up, and I'm gonna set my jack stand underneath here. Never, ever work underneath a vehicle without a jack stand, because it's a good way to get yourself mashed. So I've got the jack stand under there. Now I'm gonna get ready to pull the wheel off. Right, it's a 21 millimeter. Got them all off. Oh Lord. All right. Our wheel spacers are going to go right underneath the strut mount right here. Take these 2 bolts out. It's going to fit between the A-arm and the strut. So I got to loosen the bolts up here, loosen the nut on the upper control, take the control arm loose and the tie rod loose, so that this can fall down to get it in there. So let's take a screwdriver and pry these up off the top of the bolts there, so can loosen the top strut bolts. You don't want to remove the upper strut bolt, you just want to loosen them. Okay, these bolts up here are 18mm. You got to loosen them. You don't have to pull them off, just loosen them up. Okay, that should give us some play there. The bolt on the tie rod end is a 21. Just like that. It's out, but spinning probably. Yep. You just gotta love it. And the bolt on the upper ball joint slash control arm, the bolt right here is an 18. I took the sway bar end link loose. It's a 15mm. You're gonna have to put something on the bottom to hold it because it's gonna twist. Okay, I'm dealing with this spinning in here on both the tie rod and the ball joint. If you can get enough pressure on that and mash it down in there, sometimes you can get that nut to turn just like that. Get it off. Just like that. Now we can remove that. Now I need to get in there and do the same thing on the ball joint. The ball joint is spinning as well. Okay. If I can get this. All right, got it. Unconventional solutions to problems. Let's loosen this up. There we go. Now I've got the control arm loose. I got the tie rod loose, the sway bar. Now I just have to take these two bolts out of the strut. And then I can put the spacer in there. Now I have to remove these two bolts right here that bolt the strut in here and here. They're both 15mm. Okay, now got that loose. Have to pop these. Now these keepers, these pieces here that hold the the old bolts on, you have to take those off. Okay, now I've got the block in there. I've got the bolts all the way through. Now just tighten that down and then put everything back together. Okay guys, there's the finished product on the driver's side. Got it raised up 2 inches. Let me get the other side done. That's the driver's side done. Now I got to get started on the passenger side. Okay everybody, to the passenger side, getting this 2-inch lift on the front to level it off. Hey, it's second verse, same as the first, baby. Let's get it done. Jack it up, jack stand, center cap off, get the wheel off, and it's starting to rain. I've already finished the driver's side, so I'm gonna tough it out here in the rain on this December afternoon and get this dag-burn thing done. So wish me luck in the pouring rain. Okay, just like the first side, we got some 18 millimeters up here that need to be loosened. Take the upper control arm bolt loose underneath here. It's a 17 millimeter. Take the tie rod end loose. It's a 21. Take the sway bar end link loose. That's a 15. And then the shock bolts underneath here are 15s as well. Strut bolts, I'm sorry, strut bolts. And that's what you got to do to get this done. It's raining on me, so I'm gonna get after it. I'll show it when I'm done with it. Okay, got this one in on the passenger side. Everything's tightened. Don't forget to tighten the bolts at the top of the strut. I almost forgot to tighten those. Got the control arm tightened down, tie rod, sway bar end links tightened back down. These bolts are tight, so it's ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna put the wheel back on it and this job will be done. Okay guys, there we go. That's the finished look. Got it leveled out, raised up the front end 2 inches. Looks pretty good. I like it. It'll probably settle a little bit as I gotta drive it, but there it is. Passenger side, driver side, both done. Got rid of that front end rake. I really like the way that looks. So that's going to do it for another video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. Click that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton. Thank you so much for watching. Check out rossrodshop.com. Comment down below. And I will see you guys next time.